Hello everyone, welcome. It's me again. I hope everybody is having a good week, and let's get straight into it because today I am so tired, but I'm going in with my Elmer's glue. You know the drill by now. Hopefully you've watched more than this video and you've enjoyed my video so far, but otherwise this won't make any sense why my eyebrows are purple and I'm not tripping about it. But if you've tried this technique, let me know how you like it. A lot of girls reach out to me and ask how I avoid them from getting flaky or just powder on them in general. And I don't know, I don't really have like a way that I like completely avoid it. In my videos, you do see me going around them a lot. I don't brush powder on top of them. I don't touch them pretty much once they're done. Um, if I do work on them, I work around them mostly, and then if I do see something on top, I'll like clean it up or like wipe it real quick. But other than that, I don't really have any like special techniques that I do to like avoid them from getting white or powdery, etc. But this is how it looks side by side before and after. I just really like the laid look. I think it makes them look a little bit more full since I don't fill my brows in and I do eyeshadow. I'm gonna prime my lids again with the L'Oreal concealer. I used this in my last video. I don't have my P. Louise base with me, so this is what I've been using. And honestly, I've used this so many times off camera, and I really do like it. So no, it's not an eyeshadow base, but yes, you can use whatever you want because it's makeup, and whatever works with your face and your skin and your eyelids, it works. So like I always say, don't listen to the tips and hacks and stuff you see on Instagram. Like, of course, you could try it and see if you like it, but don't let it be end all be all because a lot of the time the hacks don't even work on myself. So it's all in the motion of the ocean, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to go in with my Locos Boutique Active and Attractive palette. I didn't get to record footage. I don't know why I forgot, but it is what it is. It happens. And I'm going to go ahead and create a dome shape, but just wing it out like so. And we don't have to worry about blending for right now, but if you want to just go back in and pack on the color just so it blends out evenly, you can do so. I believe I went in a few times, but after that, and after you're done creating the shape that you like, you can go ahead and buff out the edges. Quick side note, I actually don't use any color when I'm blending it out at first, and then after the edges are buffed out, and then I will go and apply like the shade that I'm using now, which is more of like a yellow based powder, just to like mute the concealer underneath my eyes and get it to like match my future foundation that's going to be applied, and not have it look super bright underneath because I don't prefer the bright under brow if I'm not carving my brows for some reason. I haven't carved my brows in almost a year or two. So this has definitely been my go-to lately. This is what I usually do. And then we are going to do that cut crease that you see on the other side. And as you can see, I'm not doing any patting motions yet. I mostly just get a good amount of product on the end of the brush and drag it across to create the shape. It's a lot easier than patting and going back and forth, and you know, because I'm a perfectionist too. So like if the line isn't perfectly straight, like the whole eye makeup's coming off. Everything's coming off because that's just how I am. You don't got to be like that, but that is definitely how I am. And this is a more sharp cut crease rather than the previous look I did. So this is definitely where I would take my time and just focus on creating that good sharp edge without mixing all the colors. And you see how I kind of went over a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and match it out, and that's when I would do the tapping motions. But otherwise, I pretty much drag my brush across with the amount of product that I know will help me just get it done quickly. I did go ahead and set my lids before this, but we're going to go in with the NYX eyeliner in the shade Brown. This is the Epic Ink liner to be specific. And I'm just going to go ahead and create this little thick liner on my lash line. We're not going to bring it too far out, just where the cut crease ends. And if you want, you can go in with another brown shade on top just to match it to the one that you're using for eyeshadow. It's not actually like necessary, but at the same time, if you're OCD like myself, it helps to like match it out sometimes so you don't see any harsh lines or where it ends and stuff like that. This is still the Locos Boutique Active and Attractive palette, And then for foundation, we're going to go straight in with the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation in the shade 118. And I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this foundation because I don't know why I always put the full length video. I cut myself off because I knew I would just keep talking if I didn't. But Bare Minerals Stick Foundation in the shade Sienna for my cream contour. And I'm going to go ahead and just tap in the same spot just to dilute it kind of a little bit. You're not going to go ham and like go up on your face, down on your cheek, or none of that. So if you just tap in the same spot back and forth, it will diffuse itself. So you don't have to worry about that. So next, I'm going to go in with my concealer, and this is, of course, the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in the shade 325 for anyone interested. I did apply some underneath my eyes and a little tiny bit on my chin. I probably had like a pimple or something there, but I usually don't really care to put it on my chin. And then I didn't record footage of the powder I use. I don't actually do it often. I don't know why, but this is going to be set after blended with the Milk Blur and Set powder. It's a super fine setting powder compared to what I'm used to, which would be the Airspun powder I've mentioned before on my channel, but it works really good. And honestly, if I could choose, I probably would just keep it with the Airspun powder just because it gets the job done and it's not as expensive as a name brand powder. And I'm all about affordable, to be honest. Like, I could make a whole face work with e.l.f. makeup if I wanted to and call it a day. But for nose contour, I'm going to go in with my NYX contour palette, and I'm just going to go ahead and highlight the tip and the bridge of my nose, and then directly after I'll contour the sides and the tip as well. And then for one last time, I'm going to go back in on the tip and the bridge of my nose just to get that brightness where we kind of dimmed it a little bit from the contour. And then if you want, this is obviously pure choice. I didn't always set the sides of my nose, but if you want to, you can. And then for highlight, I went in with Pretty Vulgar's Shimmering Swan Foundation. Oh my gosh. See, I need to get sleep because I literally am so tired that I couldn't even say highlight. But anyways, look how pretty this highlight is. It's very natural. It's one of those highlights that you could turn your face and you don't have a blotchy like silver spot on your face. And if you know, you know. A lot of highlighters are like that. I also want to mention I always spray my face beforehand, and that is with the Morphe setting spray. And then we're gonna go in with lashes. Of course, my girl Omega Lashes always comes through. 1996 is the style I use today, and everything is going so quick, but make sure you guys use my code MauilenaMU for some money off and help me out, just get it out there. Believe it or not, today's lip combo is I read on the pencil that I have, the LA Girl pencil, that it says eyeliner. And I believe when you shop in stores at like Ulta and stuff, it says eye and lip pencil. So I don't know, I guess they're taking it back. This is what I'm using. And of course, the shade Bosom Friend from MAC Cosmetics. And yeah, this was a super quick look to be honest. Dude, I need to get sleep. And that's enough rambling for me today. The look didn't take me too long, but yes, this audio took me like double that. So I hope you guys like this look, and if you do, leave me a like. If you aren't subscribed already, subscribe. I will be back next week with some more heat. You know the drill. But I do want to quickly say I am still trying to get to 1K. So if you aren't subscribed and you watch my videos, make sure you subscribe. I would really, 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 really appreciate it. And other than that, I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Yeah. So thank you. Bye.